Kenna Brodie merely smiled at first as she struggled to catch her breath. She had heard a great deal about the McNactons in the last year or so, but no one had told her that they were beautiful. Sir Bohan was very tall, almost too lean and dark. There was a smooth golden glow to his skin that was enhanced by the firelight. Unfortunately, that same light also enhanced the predatory lines of his face. Even though his lids were slightly lowered and his eyes somewhat shielded by his thick black lashes, she caught the glint of gold there as well. The only feature softening that cold look of a hunter was his mouth. It was well shaped, and his lips were slightly full. A mouth meant for kisses and dark, sweet pleasures, Kenna thought, and startled herself out of her bemusement over his fine looks. This man could kill her in a heartbeat, she reminded herself, and he was trying to hide who and what he was by not giving her his full name. "Then, come, sit down and warm yourself," she said. "I am Lady Kenna Brodie of Bantullach."
"Weel met, my lady,"
Bohan said, as he led his horse to the rear of the cave and tended to its needs first.
"Ye are far afield. Bantullach is north of here."
3 days to the north and 1 day to the west, to be precise. A hard journey with poor trails to follow. I think ye and the drovers have given up on some of them."
"And yet ye travelled it all alone? Or has some trouble befallen your companions?"
"Alone, Sir Bohan. What few companions I might have chosen to travel with me are held at Bantullach." She filled a wooden bowl with some of the stew she had been cooking over the fire and offered it to him. "Eat, sir," she urged gently when he hesitated. "'Tis made from the last of my supplies, for I felt I'd risked my health if I tried to carry that bit of venison any further." Quietly accepting the offer of food, Bohan cautiously sniffed it before taking a small bite. A poison might not kill him, but it could make him dearly wish it would. It could also weaken him enough to make him very easy to kill. As half Callan, half McNacton, he could not be exactly sure just how vulnerable he was to such things, and there had been no way to safely test them. He had learned the scent and the taste of many poisons, and could detect none here. Someone could have found a new, stronger poison, he mused, but kept on eating, not wishing to reveal any fear. These were increasingly dangerous times for his clan. The whispered rumours that had always swirled around them had grown more widespread, and there was a growing number of people who believed them. There were men who hunted them now, and that group showed signs of banding together. That unity would make them even more dangerous than they already were. He had heard no mention of women being part of that group, but it was not an impossibility.
"Why are ye travelling alone?"
he asked. "'Twas nae my choice," she replied, as she offered him an apple. "I was sent away from Bantullach." As he accepted the apple, Bohan stared at her. It was difficult to think of any crime such a pretty, delicate woman could commit that was so vile it would result in her banishment. A look of innocence could be feigned, but Bohan felt surprisingly certain that hers was not. Now that he was closer to her, however, he did notice that there was something a little strange about her eyes, although he could not quite put his finger on what it was. It was possible that superstition alone had caused her banishment. "Why are ye travelling about alone?" she asked him.
"I had no need of an escort for what I was doing. A man doesn't want an army at his heels when he sets out to find himself a bride."
Kenna thought it very strange that she should feel so upset, even a little hurt, by the fact that this man had been on the hunt for a bride. In her dreams, he had been all shadow and mystery, a man with the heart of a wolf and an ancient dark soul within him, and a man with a dark, chilling hunger. He was not a man a woman should care for. If she felt anything at all when he spoke of hunting for a bride, it should be pity for whichever poor woman he finally ensnared. For a brief moment, she actually considered attempting to do what she had been sent out to do. Her heart twisted with horror at the mere thought of killing this man, or any man, and then mutilating his body, and she felt ashamed. Her uncle had been mad to ask her to bring him the hand, head and heart of a McNacton. Even if she believed, as her uncle did, that these men were demons who fed upon the souls of Christians, she knew she could never kill someone simply to try to wrest Bantullach.